tonight. First jump or held ball of the night comes at 1:11 left here in the half.
I've missed hearing that.
As, again, that's the first one of the night. Again, Gate City, when it's 6 or more, they've only lost one time in the last 2 years. Macy, really a lot of defense as they're going to call lips with the walk. I thought they was going to get her for the forearm shiver. However, she tried to clear some space, but she walked in the process.
If I could interrupt, our adjunct faculty member, Tanner, just texted me. Pretty clean game so far. 3 fouls each team that half. Radford had 3 turnovers after having none in the first. No Gate City turnovers in the second. Dean with 11 points. Sally having a good day. Starnes with 2 huge threes.
Mullins with a 3-point attempt. No good. She gets knocked down. No call. Here comes. And it's going to be, oh my goodness.
They're going to call, that's going to go against Steele. She was set.
And Brooks went with her forearm, led into her, knocked her to the ground, and they're going to call her with the block. So that's going to be her second. That is 17 fouls now on Gate City. Only 6 for Union, 24-18. Again, there's been no scoring until that free throw there for the last almost 3 minutes. After a quick, hot shooting first quarter, both teams have sort of cooled off here. 24-19. Going back to the line will be Emily Brooks to shoot her second shot. Shot's up. Shot's good. Bringing the ball up will be Thompson. 35 seconds left. As you've got Thompson, Quillen, Dunn, Mullins, and Housewright. That's the 5 on the floor for the Lady Devils. Gate City pretty content here to probably take the last shot. And Gate City will call for time.
I think Union was kind of easing out, about to set a trap. Coach Housewright wanted to call the timeout and reset everybody. 19 seconds to go.
So with that said, again, they've taken full timeout. We'll actually probably stay here with that. Chris, any more scoring, anything else jump out to you stat-wise?
Like Tanner was saying, Gate City right now up in Radford is leading at halftime. He said, a pretty clean game. They've managed to shut down Cam Cormany for Radford. He only has 2 points. Their big threat so far, Alex Knipe with 7 points, John Woods with 6 points. He said Sally's having a good day. As I mentioned, Starnes' 2 huge threes got them started. So here we've got Quillen with 3 points, Gerald with 2, Steele with 4, Thompson with 7, and Macy Mullins with 6, and Riley Housewright with 2. Now Tanner's asking me what the score is here, and my ink pen has exploded, and I have ink all over my hands, so yeah. I'm a little busy on this end.
Okay. So with that said, 24-20, 19 seconds left.
So, Quillen set to inbound. She gets it to Thompson. Thompson brings it across court. 16 seconds, and they're going to call her with a double dribble. I don't know. She was, I don't know. It was right in front of us. I saw nothing unusual about that.
Wow. So, I really don't know what to say about that. That's Union inbounds the basketball. Ember Brooks has it. 24-20 and 10 seconds left. Brooks has it around the top of the key. Gets it over to Slagle. Trying to back her way down with 5 seconds left. She puts a wild shot. No good. Rebounded by Gerald. And 3, 2, 1. And we've played one half here. Gate City's boys lead 26-20. Gate City's girls lead 24-20. As we go to halftime here, the Campus Drive-In Halftime Show. So we'll take a quick break, come back. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you need to grab a quick bite before the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see your friends at the Campus Drive-In, just down the road from Gate City High School. They have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open from 7 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Campus Drive-In has supported Blue Devil sports for over 60 years, and once again, they are the proud sponsors of our halftime show here on Gate City Sports Radio. Please follow them on Facebook and place your call-in orders by dialing 276-386-3702. That's 276-386-3702. Choosing to work with local businesses is the easiest way to support and strengthen your community. Virginia Farm Bureau insurance agents have been committed to providing personalized service to their local communities for almost 70 years. With over 100 offices throughout Virginia, Farm Bureau Insurance is always your hometown option for auto, home, and business coverage. Contact your local agents here in Scott County, Whitney McConnell, Richard Helms, David Weddick, and Amanda Horton at 276-386-7411 or go online to vafb.com. Coverage provided by Farm Bureau Insurance and their affiliates.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Proudly representing Southwest Virginia in the House of Delegates for the last 24 years, Terry Kilgore continues to strive and work hard for others. Just like our Gate City Blue Devils proudly represents our school, our town, and community. Delegate Kilgore, a proud Gate City alumni himself, wants to thank the residents of the 1st District for their trust and support over the years as he's continued to voice our needs and concerns in Richmond to make our region a tremendous place to live and work. And on behalf of Delegate Kilgore and his family and staff, they say, go Big Blue! Are you ready to retire? Or are you currently retired and not happy with your investments? Are you looking for a retirement specialist that cares about you and your needs? Look no further than James River Advisors. Our local office in Gate City is managed by Edwin Cox, and he is ready to take care of all of your needs. He believes in establishing long-lasting relationships with his clients based on trust. Edwin is ready to take care of your financial planning needs, college planning, investments, and much, much more. Give him a call today at 276-690-8014. Again, that's 276-690-8014. He's located at 122 East Jackson Street next to Dollar General in Gate City.
All right, so we are back here live from UVA-Wise, a fast-moving first half, 24-20, about 6.5 minutes left here at halftime. Chris, taking a look at the stats, completely opposite, I think, between quarters 1 and 2. Taking a look at like shooting percentage and turnovers and things of that nature.
Oh, most definitely. At the end of the first quarter, it was 17-13 Gate City. Both teams only scored 7 points each in the second quarter.
Yep.
So we still have the same margin we had before. So I guess the bright side, though, Gate City's maintaining that.
A lot of defensive intensity. One quick thing on the notes here. The last field goal that Gate City made came at with 4:37 left in that second quarter. Union hasn't scored a basket since 6:51. Most everything came from the free throw line. And so, again, we've got a 24-20 game. Again, as the last report from the boys, it's 26-20. Is that correct?
Correct, at halftime, yeah.
All right.
Something I was noticing, I really like these fancy statistics they provide us here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to try to do it all myself. They go a lot more in-depth than I'm able to trying to keep the book. But this is the new stat for us. In the paint, Union has 8 points compared to only 4 for Gate City. But points off turnovers, 10 points for Gate City, only 5 for Union. Second chances, 3 for Gate City, only 2 for Union, and 4 points for Gate City off fast break compared to 0 for Union. And what I think is very telling, off the bench, 4 points for Gate City, goose egg for Union.
You talk about Union. Union doesn't have a very deep bench. They pretty much play 8. And again, of course, Blagg, Willis, and Bailey came in off the bench for the Lady Bears. So if Gate City can, of course, get some, maybe more fouls, what is the foul situation like for each team?
I've got Irvin with 1, Steele with 2, Thompson with 2, Mullins with 1, Housewright with 1. So for Gate City, I'd say it's okay. Thompson, she picked up those 2 early, but then she played pretty clean. But I also, it almost seemed like the officials' mindset changed also. They started letting them play really rough. Honestly, there's a couple of times that Sarah was bumping players and they didn't call anything.
Right.
But likewise, a couple of times Gerald got mugged under the board and they didn't call anything. So they let them play that second half, or second quarter, I should say. On the Union side, Lips has 2, Emily Brooks has 2, and Slagle has 2. So they're all going to have to kind of come out and play fairly, a little bit cautiously there. When we look at the points, I've got Kendall Quillen with 3, Gerald with 2, Steele with 4, Thompson with 7, Mullins with 6, and Housewright with 2. So, again, I really like how Gate City spread the points distribution out. They're not relying on any one person to score. We need to keep this going. I mean, right now, knock on wood, both teams are 16 minutes away from trips to Richmond.
I think the thing that jumps out to me when you talk about the comparison, Gate City was 50%, as we mentioned, from the field, 60% from three-point land. In the second quarter, they were 18% from the field and 20% from three-point land. So came kind of back to earth a little bit there in the quarter. Of course, they start off so hot, again, making 3 of the first 5 threes, but they've struggled only making 1 of the next 5.
Well, look down at the Union stats, Joe. Gate City was 2 of 11, and Union was 2 of 7. Gate City is getting a lot more shots. I think Gate City is playing a lot better defense, honestly, than Union. Gate City right now has 7 turnovers, and you're saying Union's averaging 20, creating 22 a game.
Yep.
Union, however, has 13 turnovers. So Gate City's really been getting in there and blowing up their plays.
Again, it's Gate City 4-point advantage here at halftime. 2.5 minutes left here. So we'll take another break. We'll try to touch base, see what's going on with the boys as well, and come back to you with an exciting second half of basketball action here from UVA Wise. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
For exceptional Mexican food and the perfect place to stop in before heading out to watch another Gate City victory, La Carreta Express in Weber City offers a tremendous menu of authentic Mexican cuisine at a great price. La Carreta proudly supports Blue Devil Sports, and they're open 7 days a week, even until 10 p.m. every night except Sunday. So dine in with them today or give them a call at 276-386-7000 for call-in orders. Again, that's 276-386-7000, and they're located next to Weber City Drug on U.S. Highway 23 in Weber City. The Big Blue Boosters are a group of dedicated individuals with the help of school administrators whose mission is to enrich the Gate City athletic community by providing financial support for athletic programs by funding areas of need that are not covered by the school. In addition to financial support, the Big Blue Boosters recognizes participation in high school programs benefits everyone and promotes opportunities to build and strengthen relationships among all those involved, including the student body, coaches, teaching staff, parents, and the community. They strive to support athletic and academic excellence, create a winning school spirit, promote team unity, and maintain the history and tradition of the excellence for all student athletes at Gate City High School. Please support them and follow them on Facebook and Twitter.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, about 20 seconds away from the start of the second half here. VHSL Final Four, Union and Gate City. Of course, Gate City's with that 4-point advantage. Winner takes on the winner of Luray and Strasburg, which is being played right now. Don't have any tweets or anything like that?
No, I'm not saying anything about that one yet. I've been a little focused on the job at hand.
So
here we go. Let's get this done.
Looking through some Twitter, can't find anything. So Gate City could be 1/2 away from a return trip to Richmond. First time since 2014. Ball is inbound and we are underway. Gate City now going right to left on your radio dial. Work the ball over to Housewright. Housewright being guarded by Slagle. Back up top to Kendall. Back over to Macy. Macy Tries to get it, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Union's Emily Brooks.
Now they're going to say Mullins touched it last.
How's that possible?